Hi friends. Hi, it's been a while. I just wanted to fill you in on everything that I've been doing. I have had so much going on behind the scenes with the holidays and all kinds of stuff and the last markets of the year and things where I haven't had the time to really get to sit down and film, I feel like, and I just wanted to be a little bit more in the moment at the end of the year. I felt like towards most of 2025, I was pretty active, I felt like, on my socials, so I just kind of got a little preoccupied throughout the year. And so once the holidays came, I sat down with myself and I was like, I need to take a break. I just needed to take a little breather. I needed to enjoy the moments. I became an aunt over the holiday season, and that has been absolutely delightful. We have a new baby little niece, and so I'm an aunt for the first time officially. And so I've been soaking that up and enjoying all of those little moments that I can. If you followed me on my Instagram, you totally know as well that I went crazy on the safety eyes. I mean, it's been insane, and I'll throw in some extra footage here and there, but I mean, I had so many eyes that I made over the last like month-ish. And so I had dropped a few of them randomly here and there, but then after the holidays hit, I was just taking any free time I could to kind of sit down and make some new sets and stuff. And so I decided it would be best to make a very big drop at the beginning of January. And so that's what I did for you guys. And I cannot express how thankful and how blessed I am of how well that drop has went so far. It is amazing. I am blown away by the support and the huge orders, the small orders, even the people just ordering one little set of mystery eyes to support me. It's blown me away, and I cannot express that enough, that I'm just so grateful, thankful, and blessed, as some might say. And so I've just been soaking all of that up, and having so much fun with that creative side of me has been a lot of fun. If you know me, you know that I have always loved art and drawing and crafts and DIYs and all of those things since I was little bitty. And so this whole safety eye adventure that I've decided to start has been very fulfilling for me. It really itches like that little creative spark a little bit more than I feel like crochet had in the past. And so I've just been taking off with that, and I'm not even kidding you. I've barely crocheted because all I've been doing is painting safety eyes because it's been literally that much fun. So I have thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been, I can't say it enough. It's been a blast. So I just thank you for following along for that little journey over the holiday season. I have some new patterns I've been making for myself in the works. I have a few animals I've made here and there, but very small things, nothing to really showcase or really talk about much, honestly. I've sat down and I've thought a lot about what the 2026 year is going to look like for me. At the end of the last 2 years, I have sat down and I've kind of done a little bit of a goals list for the new year. I know everybody does their resolutions and stuff, but I wanted to do it for my small business as well, because I think you have to be very motivated to grow yourself and grow your business and continue to push through and do all of these things. And so I've sat down and I've made big goals over the last couple of years. And so I just wanted to take a minute. I'm going to sit down. We're going to rewatch last year's video, and I'm going to do some commentary. We're going to talk about what I did achieve, what I didn't achieve, and those things. And so I'll just do a little live rewatch with you guys so we can get some reactions and stuff and just see how much I've literally changed in the last year. I feel like this year was a big year of growth personally and in my business. And so I feel like I'll definitely be able to see that through this video. So without further ado, let's rewatch last year's goals, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about our 2026 year goals. Okay, this is already so much different because, like, I had obviously just cleaned my setup in the background, obviously, and it looks so much better than I feel like it does right now. I've gotten so much more yarn this last year, and so it is stuffed full back here. I mean, it is absolutely stuffed, packed, jammed, just crowded in there. Obviously, I got rid of my little side table over here too. I moved it out there to where I'm doing my safety eyes and stuff. And I moved my little table that's over here further back this way, like towards the camera, so like you can't see it down here in the corner when I film usually anymore, so like that's also a little different. So just a bunch of little things even like that, and even like my hair and stuff is so much different. It's so funny. And like my hair now is so much longer, it's crazy. I've changed a lot in a year, but let's try to get into it.
And just being able to grow this channel from the ground up, essentially. With that in mind, my goal for the 2024 year was to post every Tuesday. I feel like for the first half of the year, that actually went really well, and I was posting every single Tuesday. Or for my like channel members, if you like join my channel and get a membership with my channel, you can get early access through like my Discord. So I started posting those on Sunday nights usually instead.
Okay, this is the thing, right? I want you to know, whenever you get on YouTube and you get to the point where you can add members, apparently once you add members, you can't go back either. So like my memberships are still available, yes, and it does send you a notification whenever the videos come out early if you are a member on my channel. So you do have access to that. But like my Discord, I hardly ever ended up posting in it. It was more of a way that anybody who joined could instantly contact me or ask me questions specifically and stuff. So, like, I did start it and it was a thing for a little while, but it just slowly fell off. And then again, this holiday season's been crazy busy, and so I haven't posted at all. So, there's been no early access for like this month. But whenever I go on live and stuff too, it does have like little special stickers next to your name and like little special emojis and stuff that you're allowed to use. But it's just, if I would have known all of that when I first started, I wouldn't have added members yet because I felt like I wasn't big enough to have them, and now they're just kind of there. You know what I mean? So if it was me, I wouldn't personally sign up for it unless you literally just want the early access to videos or to contact me.
Discord members could at least try to get like 24-hour access. But my job took a very like unexpected turn this year.
Oh my gosh,
and
it
got
did.
absolutely crazy with how much work I had to do. And so that was very unanticipated. So like or very unexpected. So like I did not plan for that. And so my schedule got a little bit off. Total this year, I did post 47 videos, which is still crazy to me because
Okay, I forgot that like that is the year that I changed my jobs and everything. Um, well, I was still in that job. In 2025, I switched jobs though, and I've loved switching jobs, let me tell you. Let me see how many videos I posted for this year though, because that's crazy. It looks like I posted closer to like 40 videos this year, so not as many videos, but my channel I feel like still did better than it did the year before. But it is still crazy to me that I had time to even do that much between everything else going on.
again, I have a full-time job, but
Still
I had
do.
47 videos posted. Again, my goal was technically 52 videos, so I did miss 5 uploads in there, but that's okay. We show ourselves grace.
I was hoping I'd say that.
Things like this happen, okay? So that is essentially still my goal for the 2025 year, is to try to make sure I'm posting at least every week. I would love to upload at least like one extra video every month, but again, I just don't know with my job right now how
That did not
likely
happen.
that'll be, but I'm definitely going to try. I have a huge list of ideas that
I
I'm
totally
going to
forgot
start
about
rolling
that.
out with. I literally have like the next 30 videos I think planned out, plus any markets that we throw in there, so I'll have recap videos for that as well.
30 was crazy.
So I have so many video ideas. I just don't have time, okay?
Still true.
But I'm very excited about this coming year. Again, our channel has grown so much. It's gotten up to 3K as of today, actually. So, yeah.
3K? That's when I hit 3K? This year I have 4,681 subscribers at this point. That's crazy.
I'm so grateful for each and every one of you guys for being here, for checking out the channel, for liking, subscribing, for commenting, everything. I love to read your guys' comments and reply as often as I possibly can. And just being here for this little experience. Again, in 12 months, we've gotten 3K subscribers, so I'm going to call that a win. I hope to be like posting more shorts and again more videos for you guys very,
I
very,
didn't
very
post
soon.
more shorts.
And I cannot wait to just start sharing more and more of my life with you guys. And yeah, there's so many fun things planned for 2025. I have so many.
That's so crazy. That was me a year ago, guys. A year ago. Gosh, that's so crazy. Well, obviously I didn't quite hit all of my goals, but we've got some big goals planned for 2026. So I'm gonna get back to my usual filming spot and let's just run over all of those real quick.
And just as I thought, I have changed so much since then. You saw we did get some things done at least, okay? And there's definitely still areas I needed to improve on that I might have forgotten about a little bit. But it has been such a journey this last year. And so I thank you for being here. Thank you for being here for me, for my business, for everything. I mean, just being in this community is an amazing experience. And I just appreciate every single person that decides to click onto any of my videos. Even if you just watch one and this is the first video you've ever watched, I seriously appreciate you so much. So thank you for being here on my behalf, and thank you for subscribing and liking my content and just making me have a little place on the internet. It makes me feel very fulfilled, and I don't have the words to express how truly grateful I am. So my 2026 goals though, I have big goals again this year. I think this year I want to do a lot more safety eye supply drops than more crocheting stuff. I feel like we have our really big markets at the end of the year, and so me and mom have kind of went from like 10 markets of different sizes kind of down to like the 3 or 4 that we really enjoy, that really sell well, are worth our time, our money, our efforts, and the travel expenses and the booth costs and all of those things. So we've really narrowed it down to a few that we really, really like. And so I think my goal is literally just to craft all year long as much as I can, but definitely still focusing on the safety eyes a bit more. That is a more of a yearly income because I know you guys are using safety eyes all year round. And so it'd be a little bit more of a fun experience too, because I know, especially as a crocheter, I tend to lose motivation if I'm not specifically reaching for a goal, right? So I feel like my goal needs to be very prominent, and I'm gonna set it really high. There's a really good chance I'm not gonna hit it because I'm gonna set it a little bit too high, but that's okay because it still gives me something to push towards. So what I would really love to do, as you can already tell by the start of this year, is I would love to do a safety eye drop at the first of every single month. Whether that's a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever day of the week it is, I just wanna do it on the first. So I wanna have just whether it's just a few sets that I've curated, or whether it's, you know, a huge collection like this New Year's drop was absolutely huge. I will just continue to put pictures and videos in here because it was insane. There was so many safety eyes all over the place, such a big process. It really helped me get my organization down a lot too for all of it. And so I really feel like I have a flow for how this needs to work in the future too. So I want to try to do one big drop at the beginning of every month, and it might be a day or two late sometimes, and like I said, it might only be like 5 whole sets of safety eyes, or it might be 50 whole sets of safety eyes. So it might just be mystery eyes some month. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see more what that looks like throughout the year, I feel like. But I feel like that's a very manageable goal with that in mind. So I'll at least try to be dropping something on the first of every month. So that's my first big goal. My second goal is to get back into crocheting. I bought a lot of stuff for the holiday season, or got a lot of stuff, I should say, from Santa Claus. And I want to start using it all again. I got some really, really cute pink tulip hooks. I tried my mom's tulip hooks on our last crochet retreat, and I, if you know me, have been using cheap Amazon sets, and I was like, oh, this looks the same basically, like it can't be that much different. I'm telling you, my yarn is like gliding off these hooks. It's crazy. So that's helped me get back into my little Crojo mood again. And so I've been creating a few new patterns and such, some more smaller market prep friendly things that I think would be small but really cute with some of the eyes that I've been making, which has also helped kind of inspire me and push me to get back into my crocheting, because seriously, I have so many eyes now. So over the holidays, I got this really, really cute, like it's a jewelry case, like a ring display. But I've been using it for my safety eyes. And so I had talked to mom and saw how she was, you know, storing all of her safety eyes and such. And I was like, I want something like that, like a ring storage that looks like it's perfect, it holds everything in place. But I really want one that I can kind of take with me or move from the living room to out here and stuff. And so this case has become perfect for that. I've kind of tried to sort my eyes by size and stuff so far. Some of these are my eyes that I hope to use, and some of them are just really cool eyes that are actually for the mystery boxes and the mystery eye pairs. So if you're ordering any of those, they might be in here. We'll just have to wait and see. But this is kind of a loose inventory that I've been pulling from and stuff, and I just want to make some really, really cool creations with these. Like, I'm going to show you a few of these pairs just because I can. I feel like I've probably showed these before, but these are still my favorite eyes I think I've ever made. But yeah, these are just so super pretty. They're like stained glass ones with like little roses in there. I love these eyes. I want to find some really cool big project to use these on. I have some of the really cool retro reef collection I have put out too, and they have like little pieces of like metallic looking seashells in them. I've got tie-dye eyes, I've got color shifting eyes, I've got just some really, really cool resin eyes in here. I mean, it is ridiculous how many sets of eyes there are in here to me, but there's just some really cool ones in here, and every time I look at them I get inspired. So I want to start using my own eyes more. I've already been using them, but I just want to use them more intentionally. Like, just pick out a pair and be like, okay, this looks like it would be perfect on a little turtle, so then I just make a turtle. I feel like I tend to overthink things sometimes, of like, now that it's become more of a business, it's more like, okay, would this sell if I brought this to a market? Would somebody like this? Like, and I just want to get back to making things that I thoroughly enjoy, because that's how this started, right? It's just to get away from the world, just to reset myself a little bit and just create things that I think are fun, that I enjoy, because that's the whole point. So I just want to get back to that little root a little bit more and use some more of my own eyes. And I feel like getting back into crocheting is definitely going to just help with that throughout this year. I know that seems like a simple one because this is a crochet channel, but just trust me, this needs to be on the list, okay? My next goal is, again, a bit of an ambitious one, I would say, but I would really like to hit 3,000 sales on my Etsy. Okay, so in the middle of towards the beginning of last year, I hit 1,000 sales on my Etsy, and by the end of the year I have around 1,600 sales total. And so between the safety eye sets and patterns that I have in the works and all these digital things that I have in mind, I want to try to hit 3,000 sales on my Etsy, basically doubling my Etsy sales this coming year. I want to double my growth. I want to put my name out there, and I want to make a mark, okay? I feel like I've been playing it a little safe here and there and just doing animals that I think would sell well and those kinds of things. Just like when I was talking about like making things I think would sell, I need to stop doing that with patterns too. And I just want to get really, really creative. Even if it's some kooky, weird, crazy animal, that's what I want to do. And that's what I'm gonna do. And if it's a weird anime character or something like that, that's what I want to do. And however that resonates with you, let it be. Like, I don't know how else to put it, but I'm just going to get back into things that are fun, including making more things that potentially sell. So I just want to double my sales, whatever that looks like. And so I want to make more patterns, more eyes, all of the fun things. So that is definitely on my list for this coming year as well. And last year we obviously had some YouTube goals. This year I'm pivoting on that one, okay? This year my goal is to not look at my YouTube goals as much, okay? I feel like that's also another reason I second guess myself and worry about things when it comes to posting videos, because we're gonna get deep for just a second, but I am a very anxious person, and I know I might not seem that way, okay, but I promise I am a very anxious person, and I no matter how hard I try, I really, really, really do care about what people think of not only me, but the business that I am creating most of the time. And so again, that's what I'm trying to get away from this year. And one of the things I would think would help with that is to stop looking in my YouTube Studio app. I cannot tell you how many times that I have second guessed myself about taking down a video that hasn't done as well, or deleting comments that I think were just not the kindest. And I want to get away from that. This year is all about trying to live my life a little bit more anxiety free. I kind of had that goal a little bit last year and I feel like I got lost in it. So this year I want to refocus on that. So I think that's a big one, is just not worrying about how many likes and dislikes videos have and what kind of comments are going on and if a video did well or not. If I had fun filming it and editing it and posting it and I had fun doing it, then it's okay. It'll find its audience, and if it's not for you, then I do apologize a little bit, because I know this channel has been more crochet oriented and it will continue to be that way, but there is definitely going to be more safety eye content on this channel because I think it's fun. I think it's fun to pick out the colors and the themes and projects to use these eyes into and stuff. So I definitely want to be doing more of that as well into this channel. Obviously it's still crochet related though, and it'll continue to be crochet related, but I just think it would be more fun and it would be a little less pressure for myself as well if I'm not worrying so much about that. So that is also definitely another big goal for me this year. And so I'm just excited for what the new year brings. I am just excited again to be here, to have you here. And I just really want to hear what your guys' goals are. Is there anything else I should be doing for this year? Because I feel like this year is just going to be huge. I feel like this year has so much potential, so much room for growth in our businesses and our personal lives again. So I'm hoping the best for all of you guys and your small businesses. I'm hoping your New Year's resolutions go well this year and that everything in life is just, we all deserve a good year. That's all I can say. So we all deserve a really good year this year. So let's just make it a good year. So again, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for checking out my Etsy shop and buying eyes from me too this last few weeks. It's meant the world to me. You have no idea how many tears I've cried over it because I'm just literally so thankful for you guys. So I appreciate you all being here. If you have any questions, drop them down below along with your resolutions. I want to hear them. I want to support you. I want to keep you guys accountable as well. So let's drop them all down in the comments together and let's have a great year together. So without further ado, if you need me, you know where to find me, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!